Cheryl Marek, Southern Ontario Director for COPA, the Canadian Owners and Pilots Association, visited CYKM recently and provided an informative presentation about small aerodromes and recommended best practices in the operation and management of regional aerodromes such as Kincardine Municipal Airport. In particular, Marek stressed how airports are a viable part of the municipal infrastructure.
For the Kincardine Airport, I think it's important to develop strategic partnerships. The City Council with the Chamber of Commerce, with Tourism, Business Improvement Association, and to band together provincially with those organizations. The provincial government has been putting on blinders regarding general aviation airports for a number of decades now, and the federal government as well, when they divested of airports in the 1990s, have shown little support for aviation infrastructure. So it has to be more than pilots and flight schools, those who train the next gen pilots and mechanics who are lobbying governments. We need to break the perception that the airports are just for rich people. I have a fractional ownership in a Cardinal, a single-engine plane. There's 4 of us who own that aircraft. Before that, I co-owned a 172. So at my airport in Oshawa, probably 3/4 of the aircraft on the field, people are involved in ownership partnerships. People will build their own airplanes in order to save money, and there are regulations in building those airplanes, so it's not that they're not safe. That would be the second thing. I think we're just ordinary people, school teachers and farmers and so on and so forth, photographers perhaps. Then third, probably the marketing. You know, pilots like to have a place to fly, and you have a beautiful downtown, the lighthouse. I've toured that, the walking areas, the marina, B&Bs, the park downtown, the pipe band things that you have going on, and there's probably more of which I have no idea. And so to tap into the right ways of getting the word out as to what a great community you have.
Marek is a former music and French teacher and longtime aviator with a commercial rating. She has been a COPA member since 2000 and is heavily involved in many aviation-related efforts, including Girls Take Flight, Young Eagles, the 99s, and is also a member of the COPA Flight 70 based at Oshawa Executive Airport.
The Canadian Owners and Pilots Association just in the past year stepped into the 21st century with respect to social media, with Twitter, with Facebook, and so on. And part of that is to grow our membership, to make sure that young people know that there's an organization that, while it's fun to fly, it's important to get involved in safeguarding the freedom to fly, which is what the Canadian Owners and Pilots Association is about. So yes, your young people are more, technically adept. They're going to be the people spending the money, the pennies, whether it's flying in, whether it's car tours, to advertise, come to our county and see it by air. There's all sorts of potential that way. Maybe if there's the snowbirds coming by, I mean, Facebook, Twitter, your quick little short word announcements, and then people can find out information more in depth if they're interested. You've got 2 runways here, so you can land pretty much into the wind. IFR approaches, you can, and the fact that you've got the RNAVs and you can come down to 252 feet. So there's a lot of pluses just here at the airport. The Wi-Fi, the card lock fuel, the key lock to get into the terminal building. If it's pouring rain, you need to use the washroom. You need to, check on the internet, whatever it is. And you're just minutes from town. There's so many great places to eat. And as I mentioned before, the downtown is lovely. It's worth taking 2 days. Come one morning, park your plane, spend some time downtown, bring the kids to the beach, and pop in and go home the next day.
Longtime aviators, as well as recently licensed pilots, attended the combined Flight 172 meeting and presentation. Also in attendance were airport service provider Blake Evans and his wife Janet, Kincardine CAO Murray Clark, Mayor Ann Eady, Deputy Mayor Jacqueline Faubert, and Councillors Gord Campbell and Laura Haight. Airport management and Flight 172 encourage both pilots and non-pilots alike to visit our website at kincardineairport.ca, as well as finding us on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook in order to stay current with the latest activities at CYKM. Also check out both the main COPA website at copanational.org and COPA Flight 172 site at copa172.com. Scott Evans, CYKM.